Alright, we beat West of Loathing, but for Sneaker Subblock, we're gonna go check out the DLC, wonderfully titled Reckonin at Gun Manor. So, I actually wasn't sure where the DLC was. I think DLC in this game is treated like in Dark Souls, where you just have to go to a specific area in order to do it. And I googled it and it says it starts in Dirtwater, so I'm gonna head over that way. There we go. T-Gun and Company. There's a weird ghostly carriage here. I forgot how much I like this game. An invisible driver yells "Yah" and cracks an invisible whip, and an invisible horse snorts. Exciting. It's pretty great. It's a really solid RPG. It's pretty funny. It's fun to explore. Thick gray fog envelops the carriage and you lose all sense of time and space. I think it's a really great... This is like the perfect follow-up to Kingdom of Loathing. It's like an actual game you can sit down and just play back to back. Nope, I just bought the DLC. Hey, Ludifex, how you doing? I'm really glad we have the silly walks turned on. Do you work here? Can't find any employees in the gift shop either. What's wrong? Mrs. Gunn hired me to come out here and deal with a bunch of spooks. Oh, is this like the Winchester Manor? West of Loathing has a reference to just about every Western trope in it. Who's Mrs. Gunn? You ever heard of Terry Gunn? He's a pretty famous inventor. This is a fun song. Got her best known invention hanging right there on your belt. She invented belt buckles? Wow. Guns. She invented guns. Ghosts. What do you annihilate ghosts with? Science! I guess that weird rifle-like contraption you're carrying. Yep, it shoots science. Run to the front door. It's locked? No, not locked. I'm a ghost hunter, I'm not a spider hunter. I don't hunt spiders at all. There's a huge, gross, hairy, fanged, drooling giant spider. So until I find another way in or find someone to take care of this spider, I'm staying right the frig out here. I can see you feel pretty strongly about this. I'll handle the ghosts, you can handle the things that aren't ghosts. Okay, let's go. Roger, copy. It's Bill, actually. I'm not sure about backgrounds. I'm trying to remember how I get to... colorblind mode? You never know. Yeah. Best font mode. Changes the typeface of the game to Arial. Please don't do this. Nostalgia mode. Maybe work a little bit better on your eyes, depending. They're definitely going for that, like, we literally just drew all of this and then put it in the game visual style. Yeah, I love the 3D acceleration. Visitor center is bereft of employees. Where is everyone? There's nobody here to validate you, parking or otherwise. They just make DLC for this game forever, make more sequels to it. They could still do a sci-fi Loathing game. Genuine Gun Manor souvenir tokens. Make your wishes come true for just 400 mean. Negotiate a better deal, because I got points in Dickerin. Nice. In a staggering display of business acumen, you convince the machine to give you a discount. Oh, it's too good. Gun Manor souvenir token. It could be redeemed for one souvenir. It seems like they could have cut out a step and just sold you a souvenir directly. Old frame photograph of Mrs. Gunn on the wall. Young Mrs. Gunn smiling as she accepts a fancy trophy from a man in a suit. Terry got an assistant accepting the 1869 Why Didn't We Think of That award for excellence in inventing from the National Academy of Profitable Sciences. You're not a thief, so you're gonna have to wait until there's someone you can pay before you can get any of this candy. Uncharacteristically, the IRS has actually added 50% to this sign. Oh, that would be fucking awesome. Do like a Final Fantasy parody, but Loathing? Lockpickin' 3. We do have that in a needle. I'm probably gonna get all the bonus stuff here. I got really high stats from the last time we played. Somebody left a book on the seat of this one. Hey, a modern snake oiler. I've already learned all the techniques in this magazine. You need to pick up a few tips and tricks. Okay. But I did get XP. Ooh, they have their own custom stagecoaches. I remember driving by the Winchester Mystery House when we lived in Los Altos. It's a courtesy hammer for the coach's passengers. Built something. Ah! This theme is pretty awesome. Wait, does that say? It's just a lathe. It's not worth getting into a lather over. Various boring tools, like drills and alls, tools for boring. There's a guy slouching here smoking a cigarette. Hi, do you work here? Are you a parking attendant? I validate people's parking. Can you? I'm on break. Oh. Well, everyone's on break. A whole bunch of ghosts showed up in ghost carriages all of a sudden. I got here in a ghost carriage. Did I die somewhere and not noticed? Am I a ghost? He jabs your forehead. Nope. 45 Moxie. Convince him to go back to work. You should go back to work now. Why is that? Because I'm going to rescue all the other employees, and if they come back and catch you slacking off, they'll be ticked. Aw, jeez. Nice. Let me see really quick. I need to remind myself where I go to do stats. Here we go. See if there's any, like, corner case stats that I didn't max out. I don't think so. Stupid walking. Wonderful unlockable skill. Reduces enemy moxies, not that exciting. Shoot Nanny might be good. Shit's expensive. Hey, I was here to validate parking. They let you smoke in here? Let's just say they haven't successfully stopped me. If I sneak off to the carriage house to smoke, you can do it in here. I don't like working. Can you validate my parking? Those don't actually take up space, so it doesn't count as parked. I love this game. So the house isn't weird because she's a crazy person, necessarily. Edge clippers. Apply 10 poison to an enemy. Damn. That's pretty good. I think my current setup is really strong, though. There is something useful. Nearly empty herbicide can, handful of nails. Only one plant's worth of deadly chemicals left in it. Okay. That's generally, I would expect a mundane explanation for a lot of stuff like that. If you ever find yourself in northern Wisconsin for some reason, you really gotta go to the House on the Rock. Or maybe someone's done like a YouTube tour of the place. You gotta see it to believe it. It's a similar, like, crazy billionaire builds this gigantic, mostly underground house that has, like, carousels and, like, automatons that play instruments. It's so strange. Like, why did someone spend their money on this? Some kind of force is holding the door shut. Ghost is playing tricks on you because I know you ain't packing science. Stand back, I got this. Hey, there's a spider. This doesn't seem that scary. No, new combat music. Dude, this DLC is pretty awesome. That's not a skeleton. Scary dance. Minus 10 to all stats. Oh, that's brutal. And she still does 17. That wasn't so bad. Fancy new electric floor lamp. Newfangled electric intercom system. Press the talk button. Hello? Ghost just said hell at me. Spooky. Pretty sure that's not a ghost. Hello? Who is it? That would have been a pretty good joke if the intercom wasn't broken. Do you know your intercom is broken? You gonna do these old vaudeville gags all day? What do you mean old? It's 1895. Vaudeville's at its peak. Oh, we're here about the ghost extermination you requested. Well, one of us is, the other is just generally adventuresome. Can we have a word? The bestirred floor it is, then. What? According to my weird instruments, there are 13 ghosts left in the premises. Okay. House of Mrs. Terry Gunn. Built this stately, architecturally unusual manor house in the late 70s, using the proceeds from her famous invention. After her retirement, she graciously opened many of the rooms to the public as a museum and historical center. The radiator is as cold as a radiator is when the boiler isn't working. That makes sense. Cold as a federal grant administrator's heart here. I know that's right. The ice wouldn't be here if it wasn't cold to begin with. That's science. Maybe the house's heat got shut off somehow? Okay, let's look for the boiler. That's a lot of ice! This painting is only kind of good. I love the Loathing humor style. It's very much my style. It's a tea cart laden with tea things. Tea service. A teapot and some cups on a pewter tray. The door is barred. Disbar it. Go through the door. What you detected? Look at all those spiders. There's kind of a surprising number of them, huh? I'm just gonna stand over here and hyperventilate a little. Thanks, Jahan. It's pretty great. Look through the box of photos. They're all photos of boring-looking people you don't recognize. That is a lot of spiders. Ooh, 45 muscle. Okay. I'm pretty close to 45 muscle. Probably have gear that'll do it. Let's see. St. Beavis' thigh gives me +2 muscle. Huge diamond ring gives me +7 to everything. If it's a thing that I have that's a different stat. So So for pants that give muscle, maybe? Here we go. Kurt's Fit pants. It's bones. Bones and pants. Double silk pantaloons. Yeah, I guess I could probably use a stat boost. Plus 10 moxie. Big can of paint with a brush sitting on top of it. It's in the wall. You're not sure why you decided to paint that. There's like a electric guitar fretboard sound when combat starts. I feel like I've heard that exact sound in a different game. I wonder if it's part of the sound effects library or something. Let's see. Oops. Okay, that hits everyone. Oh no, my partner died, like, instantly. Jesus, these spiders do not fuck around, apparently. Oh god, I'm dead. Well. Shit, that almost never happened in the base game. I guess I have to be more careful. Let me, need some consumables here. Yeah, I guess this DLC is probably intended for you to do late game, or maybe it scales to your level. Food. And a tuna seems good. Schmaltz Blue Ribbon. Vibrato Seltzer. Yeah. I haven't had to use them before. This will not end your turn. I was expecting to walk in and just nuke them all instantly without having to think about it, but not the case. Yeah, that helps. And she's dead. Fermented spider blood, miscellaneous spider parts. In spite of how many eyes they have, spiders never saw you coming. Assemble the spider parts. You have one horrible pile of spider parts. So I can make a ring, pants, or an axe. I changed my mind. This is very bad. Increases maximum HP by 25 and spooky resistance by 20%. Gross. The good news is that there's only one spider. The bad news is that it's huge. You tan its hide despite its size. I guess I should buff up bad medicine since I can use it for free and I've got more AP than I know what to do with. Yeah, that's more like it. Turn the giant spider into a giant mess. 5 miscellaneous spider parts. I'm gonna try to save up for the axe, I guess. I changed my mind. This is very bad. Spider's eggs got scrambled up and cooked somehow while you were fighting it. Not sure where the plate came from. This pie save is working overtime with all the spiders. Spider pie. What is this, Undertale? Whatever used to be in this pie has been replaced with teeming swarms of the offspring of the spider who ate it. Gross. Just one of the ghosts. Use this machine to suck up coal and send it through walls. Oh, Nelly, hold on a second. That's a ghost. Those things are dangerous. I wasn't expecting to see any of these. What, you're a ghost hunter? No, that's just ghost. This is a ghost. A greater haunt originating from spectral transmissions. Totally different from a ghost. Should have brought a bismuth bomb. It's a silvery metal that screws with spectral energy the way iron does with magnetic energy. And bismuth. Let's come back later then, okay. I see, it's an alternate way to get in. Oh wow, they really put a lot into this DLC. It seems worth the $5. The remains of a coal delivery man. His bones are charred, as though he were burned in some kind of coal man stove. Ooh, carriage house key. I guess I broke into that with a lockpick. Oh, stench resistance lets me into this. Maybe someone's trying to start a compost heap. Jumbo shrimp fork. Find one item of non-trash. Extra damage versus cows and other demonic creatures. This fork is too large to eat even the largest possible shrimp with, and it's made of solid silver. Rich people make no sense. I know that's right. This bush is full of pinto and kidney beans. You didn't think those grew on bushes, and you especially didn't think they grew on the same bush. Oh no, okay, I'll have to look into it later. These things are more aggressive than most of the foliage you've encountered. Okay, I have to jump at them. Okay, she'll participate as long as it's not spiders. Also, interesting that you now have 2 party members. I think you only are allowed 1 in the base game. Oh, I see. The bush is in the way. A snake! Thank goodness. Bushes, beans, God. I wonder how the scaling works in this. Magic-infused leaf. Leaf tingles with the magical energy that animated it when it was part of a malevolent piece. I would say West of Loathing is a game that has a good loot system. You're excited about every item that drops because it all has a fun little description. It's actually kind of like Dark Souls or Soulsborne in that respect. The main reason you're excited about items is the flavor descriptions on stuff. A gal could sit neat or lunge in a weird hedge maze without getting accosted by monsters. What's the world coming to? What do you do here? I work in the visitor center. I run the token smashing machine. Oh yeah, we saw those little brass tokens stamped with the museum logo. I hate those. Use them in the wishing well, run them through a machine that rolls them out flat and stamps the museum logo on them. Stamps the museum logo on them again? Yeah, but they're longer after that. Let me make sure it's safe. Or Kingdom of Loathing, you mean? Gas? Oh, very cool, Johan. There's some sort of bush sorcerer blocking the path. Okay, so he summons bush creatures, got it. Ouch. It's a big W. But hedges heed my call. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've had to think about how I do games like that. You can bank it a little bit, can't you, in Kingdom of Loathing? Like, if we ever got Animal Crossing on the voting spreadsheet, I'd probably just commit to playing it for like 30 minutes to an hour every day and then editing those videos together until it's 4 hours long, something like that. It might actually work decently with only playing it once per week. I don't remember exactly how much gameplay you can get out of a week of banked adventures in Kingdom of Loathing. I still have an account that I barely started. I bet I've got a... I don't know if it, like, cancels your accrual eventually or caps out eventually. I haven't played it in so long that I don't remember anything about it. Would be effectively blind. At this point, he's got nowhere left to run to. Assuming that weird portal thing behind him is exit only. I can burn some items here. I'm probably going to need it. Ouch. Yeah, this DLC, like, I already beat this game and I got really high level in the process, so I'm pretty sure the DLC scales to you. And the party members don't really scale very well. Hedge Wizard's Journal. Hedge Wizard's Orb. Hedge Wizard. Orb of Mystical Leaves, from whence the Hedge Wizard derived all of his powers. Unless it was one of those the magic was inside you all along scenarios. Let me look at offhands, what I currently have. Plus 11 Moxie from my cell phone. I'll take the armor boost. Things hit pretty hard in here. Hedge Wizard's Journal. Private, do not read. It's full of terrible poetry. Everlasting shrubbery, nobly leaf-crowned, whence comes all joy, sweet thy fragrance, wondrous thy strength. The final line makes it, Namaste, my lord. Hedging your bets. This is the book the Hedge Wizard used to earn enough meat to become a wizard. The terminology is just a fun coincidence. Ooh. You read the book and learn about all the things that financial responsibility and decorative horticulture have in common. After reading the book, you resolve to make budget cuts, but you mistake the book for your budget and cut it to pieces instead. Alright, so they added new skills, that's cool. I think I passed it, did I? I'm passing fair mycologist. Let me bump up bad medicine real quick while it's cheap. Oh, it's near the bottom? Okay, thanks. Gotcha. Ooh, plus 20% meats. You learn when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to cut them into delightful animal shapes. Nice. Okay, I think this is probably infinite hedge creatures. I don't know what stat they use for their attacks. Leaf barrage, lame. How many deaths am I allowed? I almost never died in the base game. Isn't there like a stat that determines pain tolerance? Is that it? Go up to 4 or something? Alright, she's able to finish them off. Perfect. Just a source of infinite magic-infused leaves, okay. W-H-O? H is for hedge, probably. Now, I wonder if this is like a puzzle you get an answer for later. Look-o weed. Nice. Clownworts. Well, I think your companion scales based on the specific thing they want to kill, right? So the Ghost Hunter companion might get better when I kill ghosts, but I've basically tapped out the doctor. Tokens only. Make a wish. You hold the token over the well and try to think of something to wish for. After a few seconds, you accidentally drop the token into the well without making a wish. Dang it, I wish I had that token back. You hear some chimes and a rope appears in the wishing well's crossbeam. Well, how about that? Oh, nice. It's the boiler. There's my souvenir token back. Indicator for the cold tank is pointing to E. See, this just gets me on the other side of those spiders. You okay in there? You poke you a mouth hole. Hello, salutations. You okay? I've been better. I'm the greeter. Is that something that requires a lot of practice? This is getting increasingly weird. Let me out of this cocoon, sure. Climb down the wishing well to get here, you should probably leave the same way. I wonder if there's someone who hates hedges, Chaos, that would accomplish that. Rope 'em. It's kind of fun to actually have to use all my crazy stat bonus stuff. Miscellaneous spider parts. You should deal with these spiders out here before you check out the creepy hole. Okay. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Oh wow, they get to go first? Jesus, that's extremely bad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to use all my shit here. Vibrato grenade. Cure you of poison. Try to save that for now if I can. If my ally was still alive, that would be great for finishing off these little baby spiders. Spider parts. Let's make an axe. Attach the sharp bits to the blunt bits, creating a terrifying axe. Plus 10 muscle, apply 10 poison. It's a mannequin? Boy, the spider must have been super disappointed. Why was it moving? Practice greeting it. Howdy. Heya. Heya. Goodbye. Oh, whoops. Guess this does take some practice. I wonder what the chances to get the goodbye one. This hole contains approximately an infinite number of spiders. Okay. It looks pretty awesome. It's from the same devs as Shadow Tactics, Kara. More of that, but Western sounds fun. Let me send the other lady back really quick. The lady leaves. Get it? Leaves? Fight, please. Manor Maze was arrested in 1888 for the entertainment of guests and the family's then 2 daughters. I recommend staying out altogether because some crazy wizard moved in. Ooh, I just noticed a picture following us there. Plotco lock, eh? Well, lucky for us, I have a key for every model they make. Thanks. Oh hey, a lab, check it out. Must be doing some really good science down here. I don't even recognize half this stuff. I have an advanced degree in tinkering and fiddling. Bismuth, do not eat. You make a Bisquick bomb out of this stuff? Come on, man, it says it right in the container. Well, that's properly intimidating, at least. Chart with all 76 elements on it, including selenium, uranium, and beryllium. Device has a purpose, but you can't fathom what it is. Maybe that blueprint on the wall could help you. 50 mysticality to figure it out. It's a device for reducing the loudness of gunfire, a silenter, if you will. So you need a 1.2337 inch diameter cylinder. Maybe a tin can would do? Maybe later then. I don't know much about gunsmithing, so you just kind of randomly cram pieces together until you have something gun-shaped. You've got an item, the worst gun. You've done enough damage here. Damage 1. Expensive medicine. Box of science doohickeys. I found something for you. Science junk. I love sciencey junk. Ooh, fluorium-coated diode. Gun damage has been increased. New skill enlightened field. Nice. That is the alchemical symbol for bismuth. Nice. Go for it. Cover your entire head. Cutscenes, damn. This isn't just a trickle of coal, it's a whole huge pile. You could disappoint so many kids on Crimbo morning. What's that? There's coal under this weird machine now, so everything should be ready to go with whatever the weird machine does. Great. Coal is funkier than coal from Mecca, but not as funky as coal from Medina. Don't need any infinite spiders here. Press the ignition button. Nice. Some boiling water in your teapots. Tea service with tea. You pour boiling water on the dirt floor, making hot mud. Serve it to a maximum of 4 sophisticates. The ice should be melted now, presumably. Turning on the boilers solved their ice problem. My scientific hypothesis has been proven correct. But we don't have direct evidence connecting the ice to the... Don't you try and pull a post hoc ergo propter hoc on me. I'll shoot you with my science rifle. In that case, I totally agree with you. After this, therefore because of this. Burbling merrily. You sure? You're not authorized and you're also not trained. Fine, forget it. It's probably for the best. What does that say? The painting of an elephant would love this. Hey, it's a ghost. Interpret his disjointed ravings. Something about eggs. Tried to poach an egg by shooting it? For dadgum, yes, that's what I did. course I did. That's how you poach an egg. Pappy didn't raise no fool. That's not how you poach an egg. Poaching's poaching. I'm gonna prove you so wrong as soon as I figure out how. I've had it with your weird obtuseness about cooking. Teach your grandmother to suck eggs is that was in Happy Happy Joy Joy from Ren and Stimpy, right? Somebody left the ice room door open. That explains the ice. Close it. Go inside with cold resistance. Oh, clever. Yeah. You seem to be trapped in a block of ice. Just what I wanted to talk to you about, actually. Can you get me out of here somehow? Besides the whole frostbite thing, I'm supposed to be running the elevator. What about a whole lot of fire? Kerosene plus match. Whoa, 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 hey, no, stop. Close your eyes. With a loud whoosh, the elevator operator is freed from her block of ice, but also from her eyebrows and a fair amount of her hair. Thanks, I guess. The confirmation was a job medium done. So the quests in West of Loathing actually kind of remind me of RuneScape quests, where you have these like really weird niche applications for really weird items. It works a little bit better here in a blind playthrough because you have an unlimited inventory, so you're not like going back to your bank and trying to stock it with 28 specific things to try. But like having the match in kerosene, that was pretty cool. Oh great, it's you. Welcome to the elevator. At this point all we can do is go to the second floor. Why just the second floor? The button for the third floor is missing. If you want to help, maybe you can burn down the entire manor and take it out of the ashes. Big rack of expensive looking plates. It says boo again. Ghost is cramming his face with invisible food. Maybe he's the ghost of an emperor. Correct his manners. At least use a napkin or stick your pinkies out or something. See ya, Chaos. Have a good day. Waiter doesn't know how to make ghost food, so he's just giving me imaginary food and hoping I won't know the difference. I feel bad about dragging him into this mess, so I've been pretending to eat it to humor him. You need actual ghost food? Maybe I can help you out. I want a bowl of chili. A bowl of chili without a gun in it. Okay, what? How did you die? I was eating some chili and it had a gun in it. Did you choke? No, it went off and shot me to death. Okay. Needs a bowl of gunless chili, got it. Deserted dessert cart. It's not entirely deserted, it's only deserted of desserts. Just desserts. Creme brulee, torched Alaska, burnt cake, and ruined tiramisu. Go there. You're fond of these fronds. Rich people use the bathroom one toilet at a time, just like the rest of us. Take that, irresponsible wealth. Old-timey ointment. It contains every single ingredient the government has ever banned. It's a fancy vanity, and it reminds you of your own fancy vanity. You pry the biggest and most visible chunks of wax out of your ears. What's this? It's like a normal bathtub, but the faucet is up really high and there's a curtain. Take the curtain. It's curtains for you. Actually, just a white sheet. The shower was invented so recently they haven't really figured out how these things should be yet. Welcome to my B&B. Would you care for a room? What's B&B stand for? Boo and breakfast. Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. What happened to your eye? I had a guess I was suspicious of. Thought it might be mixed up in something bad, and one evening I was passing by his room, I gave in to temptation and peeped on him through the keyhole. Well, I don't know, Nighthawks. Which painting is it? Jumped in the gun went off. Straight through the keyhole, that's how I died. Jeez, I'm sorry. Is that what's keeping you here? Guilt? I don't want to go to heaven missing an eye. It wouldn't be as nice without depth perception. Need a new eye. Okay. Not yet. Oh yeah, that I do know that one. I just didn't know the name. Is that outside in the hallway? Yeah, I think you're right. Painting of some folks at a cafe back east. Can't let you do that. Customer hasn't paid his bill. Lock him in there until he does. How much does he owe you? 1,000 meat. Let's do some dickering. Would you take 500? Go into the room. The plant is real, but the pot is fake. Meat. Your mind, other people. You're a teenager, your mind. You're a teenager, yourself. Considering your heart by nurturing your soul. Hey, there's actually a useful book hidden among all this crap. Hide the magazine under a log in the woods. Maybe a child will find it and become a snake oiler in the future. Yeah, there's something stuck in your teeth. Congratulate him on his newfound freedom. I've been locked in this room with nothing to do except read that magazine. You freed me from having an excellent excuse for not doing my crappy job. You're a real hero. I can just lock the door again? No, it's too late now. I'm free. Free as the wind blows. Free as my job blows. Thank you. He leaves, taking his chair with him. Pick the lock. Landscape painting on the wall. Hanging over a stepladder instead of the bed. Maybe the last occupant was a really short art aficionado. Take a closer look. Happy little trees. According to the signature, this is an original Darius Klieg. You've never heard of him. Painting is sticking out from the wall more than you would expect. There's another painting under it. A painting of a safe. This house must be really old if it's got the jokes of this vintage. So they're doing the, this is not a pipe, this is not a safe, presumably. Take it off the wall. Behind it is, of course, a wall safe, of course. Safe Kraken. It's empty apart from a rolled up poster of Rita Hayworth. Swell. Yeah, but can I, like, go through the wall? Determined not to have gone through all this nonsense for nothing, you carefully search the empty safe. There's a click, and the back of the safe swings open, revealing a secret passage. Guess that explains the stepladder. Thank you, Shawshank Redemption. The mirror on this vanity doesn't work. Like, what? Glad you think so. Modest nature of so and so certainly is ripe for puns. Yes, is that so? Yes, very good, very funny. Are you gonna loot this container or what? Why so serious? You're kind of driving the joke into the ground now, and it's getting really tiresome. Not really tiresome, only so-so. Let's just stop being funny. Is that so? Do you not want what's in this? I do want it. I want it so bad. Look, Bill, you're getting on my nerves now. There's an item in here you need for progression, and at this point I'm sorely tempted to not give it to you. So don't give it to me then. Oh god, just take it, okay? Take it and get the hell out of the script. Hey, it's the elevator button. The proximity of the lamp makes this plant extra healthy. Room has a bed but no door. So they call it a bedroom and not a door room. Candy on the nightstand. 9 out of 10 dentists would be appalled. Ooh, more science stuff. Hello there, are you here to laugh at me? I wouldn't do that. Of course you wouldn't. Nobody ever laughs. Never paid a single person in my entire career to laugh. What was your career? This conversation seems familiar. Even my very presence is unoriginal. You're being too hard on yourself. I bet you invented all kinds of good stuff. My best invention was fake vomit. It looks just like fake vomit, but surprise, it's real. That's the one that got me fired. What other novelties did you invent? A can of mixed nuts that had a spring in it, so when you open it, the nuts spray out everywhere. Nobody would ever open the can because of how it said deadly venomous snakes on the label. No flowers you wear on your lapel and it sprays water in someone's face when they smell it. Try to combine it with chewing gum made out of hot peppers. Boutonniere that maces people. People seem to like sea monkeys. Maybe I do that except funnier? You made itching powder out of brine shrimp? No, they're aquatic. It wouldn't work. I used spider eggs. Oh my god. Try to make an ultra-realistic stink bomb using pure methane gas. Pure methane's actually odorless. This is why farts smell bad. Fortune-telling fish. Little cellophane things that curl up in your hand to predict the future. Mine were 100% accurate and it was always terrible news. I tried to improve on the classic rubber chicken. Let me guess, not rubber? Good guess. Make glasses that let you see through other people's clothes. Right down to their skeletons. Oh, that's still pretty cool, except for the part where they get cancer, yeah? No, that's okay. Talk to him. How did you die? It's working on an exploding cigar. Hit a snag in development. Figured I'd use gunpowder, and you can buy it already packed in these little brass cartridges, so that seemed convenient. Do you mean bullets? First test run was a real mess. Jesus. Now I'm a failure and I'm dead. Maybe I can help you out. Your initial idea was pretty funny, I guess. Your execution was the problem. Let's see if I can figure something out. Okay. Hey, I got a science doohickey for you. Gun damage increase, new skill science blast. Guess we're down in this room. Abstract buddies. If you don't know what these cans mean, but you know they mean it 12 times. Okay. It's funny. Future Marstead, you're doing this DLC, there's a bunch of ghosts in the house. Your science buddy tells you how many ghosts are remaining and where they are. Each ghost, it looks like, can be defeated lethally, but there's also a way to help them via a quest, and helping them is probably more interesting, so try to find the items that they want. I'm guessing you just find them by exploring the the manor, but things are going pretty well so far. Oh, and you have the button for the 3rd floor elevators. Finish exploring this floor. I think you still need to go through the doors to the left of the elevator, and then try going to the 3rd floor and see what you find. Main menu.